So looking at this next point, there's actually not a point at this first one. If we look, 2/5, 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3 would leave us here. So it's very close to U, but U is 3/5, 3/5. So not sure what they were asking there. Looking at the next one though, 3 and 2/5, 0. So if I go all the way over, here's 3, 3 and 1/5, 3 and 2/5, and then I don't go up at all, I am at letter X. All right, 2 and 1/5, 3. So here's 2, 2 and 1/5. And then I scroll, I keep saying scroll like we're on a computer, but there we go. We go all the way up to L. And then 0, 2, and 3/5. So I don't go over at all. I stay right on the x-axis, and I go up to 2 and 3/5, and I hit letter W. There we go. Plot a point whose x and y coordinates are equal. Label your point E. You could really put a whole bunch of things. I'm going to keep it easy and go 1, 1, and point it right there. So I went over to the 1, up to the 1, and this is letter E. Okay. Any point is fine. What is the name for the point on the plane where the two axes intersect? That is called the origin. And the coordinates for that are 0, 0. That is a vocab word you need to know. All right, plot the following points. 1 and 1/5, 1. So here's 1, 1 and 1/5. And then 1. And what are we supposed to call that one? A. And then we have B is 1/5. So 1/5. And then all the way up to 3. That's B. Then we have 2 and 4/5, 2 and 2/5. So 2 and 4/5, and then up to 2 and 2/5. And that's letter C. And finally, letter D is 1 and 1/5, 0. So here's 1 and 1/5, and then we don't go up at all, and we'll call that D. All right, what is the distance between L and N? So let's find L and N. Here's L. Here's N. Now remember, we're counting by fifths, so you can't just count boxes. So here'd be 1/5, 2/5, 3/5, 4/5. So they are 4/5 apart. Let's see the distance between M and Q. M and Q, where are they? All right, again, let's see, 1/5, 2/5, 3/5, 4/5, 5/5. So they are a full space apart. And then we are going to ignore letter M for now. Final question. Leslie was explaining how to plot points on the coordinate plane to a new student, but she left off some important information. Correct her explanation so that it is complete. All you have to do is read the coordinates. For example, if it says 4, 7, count 4, then count 7, and put a point where the two grid lines intersect. So she left off a couple things. Number 1, you need to know your scale, aka what you're counting by. Then you need to move over. So you move right 4 spaces. Then you move up 7 spaces. You can't flip-flop these or else it'll give you a completely different point. All right, so I know this was a longer homework. Hopefully you guys had enough time to work on it. Come see me if you need help.